Could AZ's Do or Die be the sound of survival aging in real time? Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lighthouse, and you're now tuned into another episode of Everything for Everybody, and today we'll be discussing AZ's Do or Die 3 album. For more than 3 decades, AZ has delivered luxury and mortality with the same emotional temperature. On Do or Die 3, that instinct remains untouched. In an instance where a man comes home from prison wanting Fear God sneakers, a polo knit, a Yankee fitted, and Bulgari cologne, the outfit receives more detail than the murder mentioned moments later, and that juxtaposition becomes the album's emotional framework. This is AZ's 11th album across a 30-year career, and what remains remarkable is how little he has altered his voice. Since appearing beside Nas on Illmatic, Anthony Cruz has narrated wealth, grief, street politics, and aspiration through the same calm Brooklyn monotone. He survived the firm's commercial collapse, stayed active through industry indifference, and continued releasing records long before independent longevity became fashionable. That emotional restraint gives Do or Die 3 its weight. On the song No Need for Lactose, produced by Ron Browse, AZ links crack spots, property ownership, McLarens, and enemies like unavoidable stages of the same sentence. Success creates visibility, visibility creates danger, danger creates death. AZ never changes his tone because, in his world, these things have always existed together. Throughout the album, luxury rarely feels celebratory. It feels documented. On the song So High, fortunes disappear into coffins shortly after references to hedge funds and wealth accumulation. On the track Surprise, Cabo vacations sit beside cross-border drug runs without any emotional shift whatsoever. AZ and Nas rap with the exhausted precision of men who no longer feel obligated to explain the contradiction. The album's strongest moments arrive through inheritance. AZ's son, Amar Noir, appears on the song Winners Win, mirroring his father's cadence while reflecting on bloodline and survival. The performance intentionally feels close to imitation, but that's what gives it meaning. The trilogy suddenly becomes less about nostalgia and more about legacy. When I initially heard it, I was like, yo, he sounds very similar to AZ. When I looked at the track list and I saw Amar Noir, I don't know who that is, but when you listen to the song, he actually says, he's come full circle because prior to him dropping the first Do or Die in 95, his son Amar was born. So now his son is on his album 30 years later, which is a super emotional, wholesome moment that I appreciate on this project. His son actually held it down. Word, he could actually spit. This song was definitely one of the highlights on this project for me. By the closing stretch, Do or Die 3 no longer feels like a celebration of longevity. It feels like the testimony of a man who has outlived entire chapters of his own life. The friends are gone, the corners have changed, yet the names continue echoing through the music like unfinished conversations. AZ keeps rapping with the same composed delivery that has defined him for decades, but the emotional gravity beneath the words has deepened with time. On the song We Made It, that weight becomes impossible to ignore. The record carries a rare emotional honesty, the kind that cannot be manufactured through technique alone. You can hear AZ wrestling with both grief and gratitude in real time, his voice sounding as though he's pushing through memories too heavy to fully contain. There is pain in recognizing mortality and in acknowledging the people and moments that life has taken away. Yet there's also triumph in survival itself and enduring long enough to transform experience into wisdom. And this song is just deep, man. Like, it's a interesting way and very powerful way to close the album because you can hear him like fighting back tears, getting through his verse, but it's like he captured this moment really good. It's like celebration, like tears of joy, like, yo, I made it, and we all made it. You know what I'm saying? If you're listening to this, you made it, and be proud of yourself. Be thankful. This was a very ill way to end the album. This the outro song, and AZ is known for like a good intro and a good album and giving you a cohesive body of work. You listen to all his albums, they're all very cohesive and they just go together and they just filled with gems and jewels. He's one of the teachers to me. Like when I listen to AZ, I love hearing like the game, the wisdom that he has. Ever since I was a shorty, I fuck with AZ's music like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely a dope album. But that's my time, y'all. Thank you for watching. I'm interested to see what you guys think about Do or Die 3. Leave it in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay in the loop. Until next time, take care of yourself. Peace. And we out.